Hey guys, Frezzy here. I just want to give a quick shout out to all the subscribers that have been tuned in. We're at 225 right now. We are 25 away from our next milestone. I can't believe it, guys. I literally can't believe it, because a couple weeks ago I was really at rock bottom after losing $17,000 in a week, and that's really what motivated me to be here with you guys. So I'm seeing that you guys are enjoying all this, you know, all these point of views from a gambler's, you know, lifestyle that has been very destructive and very negative. And you know, I hope you guys are getting a lot out of this, guys, because I still feel like we're in a young stage of gambling, where a lot of people, you know, are just getting hip to it, you know what I mean? And I think it's going to get worse with people getting super addicted and losing a lot of money, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. And if you guys are able to share this with somebody you think that would help them, please share it, because you know, a lot of people don't like talking about this. You know, they just don't. They do not like talking about, you know, especially taking L's. People just like to brag about their wins, but how much have they lost? You know, most of the time they're only winning their money back. They're not actually taking the casino's money, you know. But anyways, let's get into this. This topic here, guys, is about pretty much gambling is not for poor people, guys. I grew up poor my whole life, guys, really. You know what I mean? I've never really had much, I really put myself in a situation where I really shouldn't have with this whole gambling journey, you know what I mean? And I kind of touched on the subject a little bit in another video, where I said if you don't have at least $2,000 to $3,000 for you to have like in your bankroll and to be able to gamble hundreds of dollars instead of just 5 or 10, you really shouldn't be gambling. And I know it's a controversial statement, guys, because you know, obviously FanDuel and DraftKings and Caesars and all these places, they allow you to gamble $5 if you want, you know. But guys, if all you have is like 40, 50, 60 bucks left after you pay all of your bills, and you know, you're gonna risk that to, you know, try to double it or whatever it is, or you know, or make 20 bucks, you know, even if you're betting on a heavy favorite, it's pretty crazy, guys. You know, we should be using that money, you know, buy a shirt, you know what I mean, buy something you're gonna actually use. Or you know, my biggest thing with money, even though, you know, I have had trouble with gambling, my thing is I've always liked experiences, guys. So actually going to the games, or if you have kids, you know, taking them to the state fair or an aquarium, the zoo, you know, wherever you live, you know, go enjoy experiences with your kids. Because, you know, I definitely have my flaws, but I try to pride myself with you know, field trips with my family, you know what I mean, and having fun with them. And a lot of the times, guys, it's not even expensive, you know. The average person on a weekend, they spend $100, you know. So a lot of the time these things are even free, you know, or discounted. You know, go on Groupon if you really have to, you know. They'll have some good offers on there, you know. But yeah, guys, the focus on this video is gambling is not for poor people. It is not for poor people. It is not for poor people, even middle class, you know, because even middle class people are struggling, you know. I saw a study that said people that are even making 6 figures, you know, are still living paycheck to paycheck. I don't know how, you know, because I've never made 6 figures in a year. The day I do, man, I'm definitely gonna be a changed man, because I definitely value the dollar way more than ever, you know. But yeah, so if people making 6 figures are living paycheck to paycheck, that tells you something, you know. The more we make, the more we spend, right? So if you know, I'm not making this video to bash anybody either, guys, because I'm telling you, I grew up poor and I'm still poor, you know what I mean? I really am. I'm not, you know, I don't have, you know, I don't lead any type of luxury lifestyle, you know what I mean? And yeah, I've never really had anything, guys. So I just feel like, you know, for like these gambling companies to allow anybody to be able to gamble, it's even more detrimental to like families in the community, because, you know, you can literally gamble like your last dollar. It's very bad, you know what I mean? Those last 60 bucks to 100 bucks that you have left after paying all your bills should be, you know, going to, you know, if not a Christmas present, you know what I mean, like, you know, shoes for your kids. Or if you don't have kids, you know what I mean, save it, honestly. Because saving, guys, you know, if you're not going to save it, invest it at least, you know what I mean? Because at least investing into stocks like Apple and, you know, Bitcoin or Amazon, you know, the big companies, at least investing for me is in between gambling and saving, you know what I mean? If you don't like saving but you don't want to gamble either, invest your money, even if it is $60, you know what I mean? Because you can invest $1 if you want, you know, in the stock market, you know. And those are like, I know a lot of people don't like you know, stocks, because you don't make money fast and it's long term. But again, if you don't want to save your money, you know, if you don't want to save your money, or if you don't want to gamble, put it in the stock market, because it's a little bit of both, you know, because the stock market goes like this, and this is for the long term gain, you know what I mean? So that would be my recommendation, you know. But yeah, guys, I can't say it enough, you know, gambling, it really isn't for anybody, period, right? For rich people either, because can you imagine having like $100,000 in the bank, and you know, you're going through it in life, and you one day you decide to like gamble half of it or most of it, or maybe even all of it. You know, I've heard some crazy stories, guys, and maybe we'll start doing reaction videos too. Let me know what you think about that. But yeah, I've heard crazy stories, guys, because when I used to go play a lot of blackjack, you know, in my early 20s, I would hear the crazy stories from the dealers, you know what I mean? I wish I could interview some of these dealers that have told me the craziest things, you know, because, you know, to avoid their wives or you know, like trouble that's going on at home, their release, you know, their crazy therapy was going to the casino and losing, winning, more losing money, you know what I mean, whatever it was. And I would hear it all, guys. People would get their cars repossessed, people would, you know, lose their houses, people would have to refinance their mortgages, you know, people would have to, like, the worst, here it is, ready, the worst, ask to borrow money, guys. Goodness gracious, you know, asking to borrow money. People have asked me, and I've done it in the past too. I've asked people, and as I've gotten older, I'm like, you know what, dude, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna ever ask people to borrow money, you know what I mean? I'm gonna earn it, you know. That's why I'm doing YouTube, you know. So if you want to support my comeback, you know, the monetary info is in the description box. If you just want to watch and, you know, try to get inspired and educate yourself from a gambler's perspective, you know, that's fine too, guys. You know, I'm not here to beg anybody or anything. I'm here to earn everything, you know. So all the subscribers that I've accumulated, you know, in the past couple weeks, I appreciate every single one of you guys, you know, every single one, because subscribers are really hard to get, guys. They're not something you know, take for granted, you know. So I've learned a lot, you know. I'm still learning, you know what I mean? I've learned a lot, but I'm still learning. And if you guys really want to know, today is day 6 of me not gambling, guys. Day number 6. Okay, I'll start putting it in the titles as well, so you guys can see, you know, how far I'm gonna go and that I am gonna make it, you know what I mean? Because I have faith in God, I have faith in myself. And the only reason I started making these YouTube videos, guys, is to show you guys that if I can do it, somebody from the bottom, somebody that's super poor, you know what I mean, can give up gambling and give up, you know, such a crazy lifestyle. You know, I told you guys in a different video, I've been doing this for over 10 years now. You know, when I turned 21, I started playing card games, I started playing blackjack and poker. You know, once what's it called, sports betting became legal, I got into that, you know. And guys, such a waste of money, honestly, you know, such a waste of money. It really is. You know, the high you get from winning is insane, you know. I can't really compare it to anything else, right? Because it's like you're taking candy from a baby or something, right? Like, but when you lose, it hurts worse to lose than it feels good to win, if that makes sense, you know. It hurts way worse, way more to lose than you get that feeling of winning, guys, you know. So yeah, guys, I don't want to just like out poor people, you know, because there's a lot of rich people that gamble and lose millions, guys, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you know, the poor folks, we really shouldn't be, you know, gambling, guys, because if you never had money and you don't know what to do with it or how to manage it and how to distribute it within yourself or your family, you know what I mean, you're gonna have more trouble because you're not used to having so much money. You're gonna do probably something dumb with it, you know what I mean? I did the dumbest thing, which was to re-gamble it, guys. At least if you buy things, like, at least you own things, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people say when you know, make money, that possession things, they suck, you know. And honestly, I do agree. Possession things are whatever to me, guys. I really would rather experience things, you know what I mean, with my family or just do something with my girlfriend, right? So yeah, guys, to all the poor folks out there, guys, gambling, especially parlays is what takes all your money, you know what I mean? Leave it alone, guys. Leave it alone. Next time you have an extra 60, 70, 80 bucks, whatever it is, $100, go blow it on an experience, you know what I mean? And it's not even blowing the money, but for whatever reason, I feel like a lot of people, they don't like priding themselves in doing things they haven't, you know what I mean? Making like local bucket lists or national bucket lists, or even, you know, getting your passport, you know what I mean? Next time you have a couple $100 and you've never gotten your passport and you're able to, go get your freaking passport, you know. Motivate yourself to travel. Traveling will never get old. It doesn't matter if you're 5 years old or 50, traveling will never get old, you know. So that's something I did do a little bit, you know, in my 20s, and I want to do more in my 30s, you know. So yeah, guys, to the poor folks, to the middle class folks, to the rich folks, everybody, you know, but especially the poor folks, you know what I mean? Stay away from it, guys. It's really not for us. That stuff is gonna make us more poor. It's gonna keep us at the bottom. It's gonna make us even, you know, even more emotional when it comes to our finances. All right, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please continue liking, please continue commenting, please continue subscribing. I appreciate all the comments. I'm reading them. I'm thinking about doing a video discussing the comments, you know what I mean, reading some comments to you guys, because a lot of these are very heartfelt, guys, and some of these comments are very long, so I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you soon. Peace.